come by my work honestly. I'm a humble man with a few mouths to feed, and I'm just trying to make use of the skill set passed down to me, but today I feel uneasy. I made a cross for a man who isn't supposed to die. I feel as though my morals are being compromised. Yes, I understand, it's part of the job, but I'm used to making crosses for actual criminals, not an unconventional man who dines with misfits in their own homes. I can't seem to find any evidence as to why he even earned this sentence. The rough, splintered wood of this fallen tree is soon going to be the last thing this man sees, and I don't feel right knowing that the weight he will carry was handcrafted by me. I've seen this man a few times in the streets. Jesus of Nazareth. He's a prophet, or seems to be. There's been quite a dispute about his teachings and crew, the 12 men who follow him around, as if they have nothing better to do. But I've also heard stories of him healing the blind, the lame start to walk, and some have even been raised to life. It's all a bit much for me to believe, but still not enough for me to justify why he would be the one nailed to this tree. The two beside him, yes, those I understand. They were robbers with guilty blood on their hands. But the only blood that Jesus will shed is the blood that is inflicted upon him. I usually don't stay for the trial and watch, but I heard that this innocent man was just flogged. I had to find out what it is that he did was the reason at all behind his punishment. But Pilate himself found no fault in the man. It was the crowd that wanted him dead. Crucify him, was all that they said. Here is your king, Pilate proclaimed, trying in vain to calm their campaign, but the sound of their plea grew until he finally agreed. I watched in disbelief as Barabbas walked free. Because of Jesus, a guilty man was released. I watched him carry his cross until he fell in the streets. I wanted to help, but instead they called a man from Cyrene. I followed them to the place that he was to die, the place where my craft is seen in the light. Those who are sentenced are nailed to the rough wooden planks, and for once, the guilt of my actions is an unbearable weight. He was lifted up as the crowd gathered round. A few of them were weeping and wailing, others just spit on the ground. I came as close as I dared to the scene of this crime, an innocent man accepting to die. I looked up at his face, and I was surprised. I haven't talked to this man a day in my life. So why did I see compassion when I looked in his eyes?